Ever wondered why the United States, a land of opportunity and innovation, lags behind in a crucial area such as education compared to other developed nations? The promise of the American dream, rooted in the idea that everyone, irrespective of their birth or class, can attain success in a society that champions upward mobility. This ideal is deeply embedded in education. However, recent data portrays a somewhat somber image. Despite being a world powerhouse, the United States sits 27th in education among developed nations as per the findings of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD. Let's look at some data. A bar graph appears showing the United States ranking 27th, next to other countries like Finland, Japan, and Canada that are ranked significantly higher. A closer look at the high school graduation rate in the US reveals it's around 82%. This is significantly lower than countries like Finland and Japan that exhibit graduation rates in excess of 92%. A line graph appears contrasting the US graduation rate with Finland and Japan. Turning our attention to higher education, the narrative doesn't change. The percentage of American adults holding a four-year degree is approximately 34%. A pie chart pops up representing the percentage of American adults with a four-year degree. Contrast this picture with Canada, where the corresponding figure stands over 56%. More than half of Canadian adults possess a tertiary degree. A comparative bar graph appears showing Canadian adults with tertiary degrees far surpassing American adults. In summary, the United States, despite being considered a global superpower, finds itself at number 27 in education among advanced nations, according to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. This is a call to action and a need for change in the way we value and invest in education. Now let's take a more comprehensive look. Our focus here isn't only on quantity but also on the quality. As we examine the charts, we can see that American teens score below average in mathematics compared to 34 other countries. But the story doesn't end here. As we navigate through more charts, we'll see a noticeable disparity within the United States itself. Take a look at this chart, indicating that states like Massachusetts and New Jersey boast graduation rates over 90%. Now, contrasting it with this other chart, it's clear that states like New Mexico and Nevada are lagging behind, barely 70%. This analytical journey through charts is not to undermine the United States' educational achievements. However, it starkly highlights that the system is failing to meet the needs of a significant portion of its students. The question arises, what can one do about it? Education is not solely a task for teachers or policymakers, but a collective responsibility. Everyone can participate. Let's delve into the data to understand this better. A study conducted by the OECD found that countries that invest more in education have a higher GDP per capita. Imagine a graph now plotting the investment in education against GDP of a country. The upward curve speaks volumes of the correlation between the two. Similarly, UNESCO reports that each additional year of schooling can increase a person's income by up to 10%. If we were to visualize this on a graph, the escalating bars would aptly demonstrate the increasing earning potential with each year of education. Now let's move on to the importance of education in shaping our future. Consider a pie chart representing a breakdown of global challenges. Climate change, inequality, poverty, each slice is a pressing issue. Education is the key to addressing each of these slices to create a more sustainable and just world. Advocate for funds for schooling, support equal access to quality education, nurture lifelong learning and curiosity. A nation's greatest asset is its people, and education is the key to unlocking their potential. This goes beyond mere numbers, and it's about shaping the future one learner at a time. Don't merely observe. Participate in the solution. A better educated America is a superior America. Remember, the state of education in America is not a problem. It's a challenge that can and should be overcome. The time to act is now, because every child deserves a chance to rise, to dream, and to succeed, and that begins with education. The data and graphs lay bare the undeniable power of education. Now it's our turn to harness it.